Torbay Council took over management of the Leonard Stocks Centre in early 2023. In July 2023, more than 30 people were living on the streets in Torbay.
I wouldn't be alive today if they hadn't picked me up and brought me here.
It's about making a difference. It's about changing people's lives and improving things for them because they've not had those opportunities before.
I was struggling to survive, but I had no resources. I was physically too weak to even go out. The light caused me to be physically weak of limb and losing brain cells as well. I was running out of food, and when she saw the state I was in, within 2 weeks I was put here. It's been wonderful, quick, and I'm as happy as I can be.
Leonard Stocks Centre has 29 rooms. It is always at full capacity.
So the hostel's a 29-bedded, purpose-built facility for people who are street homeless, and we offer safe, supported accommodation for them in order to help them get back on their feet.
We're certainly very sympathetic to anybody that's going through homelessness. People think that homelessness is what they see outside of the hostel and around Castle Circus, and we don't want to criminalise people. People all have their own needs.
100% of residents have complex needs, including some sort of substance abuse.
I kind of forgot about myself a little bit, and it got really difficult, and it kind of drove me sort of to alcohol again, which was something that I'd moved away from for a few years, and then drugs, and then I lost my flat and I was homeless, and I spiralled to the depths of despair, really. And when I started getting support, I found the hostel, and it gave me, by the grace of God, it gave me the stepping stones to sort of move in the right direction.
We're increasing throughput, so ultimately we want people to be in the hostel, give them the level of support that they need, get them out and into accommodation as quickly as we can, so we've got more bed spaces available for other people. There is a housing crisis and we do have problems, but we go to great efforts about working with people so hopefully they can get into some form of accommodation.
The future for me at the moment is looking really good. No, it'd be nice to leave, but it'll be a sad day. The process that I've gone through is moving me out the door, and that's what I need. I don't need a process that's going to keep me here. I need something that's going to allow me to move forward.
Between January and March 2023, 80,000 households in England contacted their local council because they were homeless or at risk of homelessness.
Success for me is that we've got enough accommodation to move people into, that we've got the support required to be able to help them to do that we can give them the confidence and the skills to be able to move on with their lives, and that we end street homelessness. All of that has got to be part of a wider system, and how we have all of those different pieces of the jigsaw to be able to help people.
This place has a lot of stigma. It's all about the drugs and everything here as far as members of the public is, and they shun it. They've tried to get it closed several times. But it's a necessary service to give hope to those people and open doors for them and give them a chance to reclaim their lives.
I think there's a lot of judgment and a lot of stigma to this area of work. I think people see people living on the streets and don't understand what they may have experienced in order to end up in that position. I don't think they truly understand the work that goes on in here and the difference that we do make.
If 40,000 people were prevented from becoming homeless for 1 year in England, it would save the public purse £370 million, an average of £9,266 per person per year. Source: Crisis.
We want to get people connected to the right services within the Bay. It prevents people from becoming victims. It reduces local crime rates. It also reduces the tax burden on local residents.
I was mentally, physically broken, really. Dare I say it, I probably wouldn't be alive, to be honest. But the hostel for me is it's been my lifeline.
Thriving Torquay, taking action to create a vibrant Castle Circus and harbourside.